Hi everyone, my name is Lauren. Today I'm going to be teaching y'all a warm-up routine. For this routine, y'all are going to need an open space, your water bottle. So let's go on ahead and get started. Our first exercise is going to be marches. Join me in marches in 3, 2, marches. So for this, you're just going to really focus on driving that knee up to your hip or higher, keeping that chest up nice and proud, and really focus on breathing. You can add a fun rhythm to it if you want with your hands. For stability purposes, you can keep your hands on your hips or follow the motion of your knees. Really focus on breathing. Our next exercise is going to be calf raises with a shoulder press. Join me in calf raises with a shoulder press in 3, 2, calf raises with a shoulder press. Really focus on keeping your back nice and straight, chest up. For stability, if you want to pump out one calf at a time, you're more than welcome to. Whatever you feel comfortable with, this is your warm-up. Really focus on breathing. You got about 10 seconds left. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Our next exercise is going to be V-steps. So you're just making a V with your feet. If you want to add a little higher intensity, get down nice and low, or take nice wide steps and go at a little bit of a faster pace. Really focus on your breathing. Make sure you're keeping your chest up. For our next exercise, we're going to be going into a side step with a tricep kickback. So basically, just going to be doing a side step, the nice kickback. Join me whenever you are ready. So keeping your arms at a nice 90-degree angle, popping that arm back. If you want to pump out one at a time, you're more than welcome to. If you want to add a little higher intensity, add a pulse at the top, whatever you feel comfortable with. This is your warm-up. For our next exercise, we're going to be going into a side shuffle with an opposite knee to opposite elbow crunch. Just going to be shuffling the opposite knee. And if the shuffling movement is too much, feel free to just stand in one place and really drive that knee to that opposite elbow. We're going to do about 5 more of these. Really keep pushing yourself. Be proud of what you've done so far. 3 more. All right, last one. Awesome job. We're now going to be going into bodyweight squats. So for this, you're going to be standing shoulder width apart, dropping that, almost acting like you're sitting in a chair. Feel free to go at whatever angle you feel is best. If you want to add a little higher intensity, feel free to add a pulse, or you can just hold the squat. Really focus on your breathing here. Got about 10 more seconds left. If at any point you need to take a break and get some water, please feel free to do so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Next we will be going into lunges with a bicep curl. So you're going to be dropping that, bringing that left leg back, bring your biceps up, your arms up. Going to be doing 12 on each leg. Really make sure that knee is not going past your toe, that front knee. Really keep that chest up. Nice controlled movement with those bicep curls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Switch to that other leg. Keep pushing. Y'all got this. Really make sure you're staying nice and stable, nice controlled movements. Really make sure that knee's not going past your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Next, we're going to be going into side lunges. So for this, you're going to be in a nice wide stance. Just be dropping that leg down, really working our external leg muscles. You can do about 12 reps, on each side. Really focus on breathing, keeping that chest up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Switch to that other leg. Really focus on nice controlled movements, keeping your chest up. Focus on your breathing. Keep it up, y'all got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. For our next exercise, we're going to be going into kick-outs. So for this, you're going to be kicking your leg out and then bringing it back over across that other left leg, really targeting our adductors and abductors. For a little higher intensity, feel free to add a pulse at the top. For stability purposes, if you want to hold onto a chair, you are more than welcome to. Or a wall, whichever is easier for you and what's easier access. For balance, it helps for staying at like a not moving object, putting your arm out, putting that other hand on your hip. Got about 5 more, come on, keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch to that other leg. Y'all got this. You're over halfway done with this warm-up. Be proud of what you've done so far. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Our next exercise is going to be kickbacks. So for this, you're going to be standing in shoulder width apart and just bringing that knee back and bring that leg back, and kicking it back. Really working our glute muscles. Really focus on breathing. If you want to add a higher intensity, add a pulse at the top. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. Keep it up. If at any point you need to stop and get water, please feel free to do so. This is your warm-up. Do whatever you think is best for you. Really focus on driving that leg back. Like I said, you can add a pulse at the top for higher intensity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Next, we're going to be going into some core movements, really targeting all those core muscles. So for this, you're going to be standing shoulder width apart, bringing your right arm up and leaning it with your right leg. Really working our obliques. Really driving that opposite knee to same knee to same elbow. Really focus on breathing, nice and controlled movements. All right, 5, 4, 3, 1, switch to the other leg, keep pushing. Really driving that knee to that elbow. Focus on breathing, keeping that chest up, core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Our next movement is going to be marches, where we're going to be bringing our hands in with our knees. Really driving our knees and elbows together. Really targeting our abdominal muscles. Really crunching together. Y'all are so close with this warm-up. Really keep pushing. Keep driving those knees and elbows together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Next we're going to be heading on down to the mat. So if you need to take an extra break, get some water, please feel free to do so. Our next exercise is going to be push-ups. For this, you can do them on your knees or on your toes, whatever you feel comfortable with. I really want to emphasize form. Make sure your back is nice and straight. We're going to do 10 reps of these. Y'all got this. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. If you need to shake out your arms, please feel free to do so. Our next movement is going to be downward dog. So for this, you're going to pop up in a nice mountain peak almost, and really drive that back. And also pump out your calves. We worked really hard on them as those calf raises and shoulder presses. Keep pumping out those calves. Keep focusing on breathing. Alright, next we're going to be going into a nice lunge stretch. So for this, you're going to be bringing your left leg out, dropping that right knee to the ground, and leaning forward. Really getting a nice stretch of our quads and hip flexors. We're going to also bring our arm out, stretch it across our chest, stretching those upper body muscles. If at any point you feel pain during these stretches, feel free to release them. You should not feel any pain. Alright, we're going to be switching to that other leg and other arm. Really leaning into the stretch. Like I said before, you should not feel any pain during these stretches. Really focus on your breathing. Awesome job. Next we're going to be going into an upward dog. So for this you're going to be on your stomach. And you're just going to be popping up, working all of those ab muscles we worked, stretching all those ab muscles. Really focus on breathing here, really arching that back. Awesome job. Y'all are so close to being done with this warm-up. Be proud of what you've done. Next, we're going to be going into a lower back stretch. A back stretch. So for this, you're just going to reach your arms out. You're going to be in a seated position and reach your arms out. Really focus on trying to reach far. Really stretching all those back muscles. Really focus on breathing. Try and stretch a little further each breath. Awesome job. Next, we're going to be rolling over onto our backs. We're going to be bringing our knees in to our chest, giving them a nice hug. And then we're going to be kicking out that left leg And bringing that right leg over. Really stretching all of our outside leg muscles. Awesome job. We're going to go back to center now. Going to be kicking that opposite leg out, whichever one you haven't stretched, and bringing that other leg over. You should really feel this in your glutes and in your outside, your hip flexors. Alrighty, now we're going to be going back to center. For our final few exercises, we're going to be standing back up. Please stand up at your own pace, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you need to pause the video, that is totally fine. Our last few exercises, you're going to be doing a side step. We're going to have a nice tricep stretch in here. Y'all are so close. You only have 3 exercises left. Keep pushing. You are so close to being done. We're going to be switching to that other side now. Other arm, excuse me. Awesome job. For our final exercise, we are going to be doing jumping jacks. I challenge you to give it your all. Push through that. Join me in jumping jacks in 3, 2, jumping jacks. Really keep pushing, y'all. You're so close. If the jumping is too much, feel free to just do a simple step out. Whatever you think is easier. Whatever you think is better for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. I hope you enjoyed that warm-up.